Man, well, what got me into music, I guess, was being in a family that was just really musically oriented. It was just music in my blood, I guess you could say. We owned a family-owned gospel record store called Chambers Total Gospel Center, and I kind of grew up in that, so I was always around music and just kind of being on the road with my grandfather, James Chambers, and seeing so many gospel groups and great performances and concerts. I just kind of one day realized, hey, this is what I want to do, and I fell in love with music at an early age. Well, I guess the way that I became Young Taz, or the name that was given to me, it started out as Lil Taz. Started out in like kind of middle school. I used to wear a lot of like Looney Tunes clothes, things like that, and one of my friends, rest in peace, Pee Wee, he just kind of gave me the name. Like, hey man, this is Lil Taz right here, y'all. And you know, I just kind of evolved as I got older. I got into the young phase, which is why I don't spell it Y-O-U-N-G, spelled Y-U-N-G, which actually stands or means keeper of peace. So it's kind of like the balance of two people, a peacemaker, and then you got the Taz side of me, which is wow. I guess what got me into rap was mainly just the art of storytelling, the passion that's behind it. I've always loved writing. I used to write short stories and poems, and one day in middle school, a friend of mine who was, I guess, known as the school rapper said, man, why don't you try to turn one of your poems into a rap? And I was like, huh? So I tried it out, and he actually, I guess you could say it was like a tour. He took me around like every locker in high school. I was like, all right, rap it, man, rap it. So I rap it, and before I knew it, man, I just became a rapper. Like, it was just something that really just kind of happened, and I love it. Oh man, 106 in Park, that was truly a blessing.
Young Taz, do your thing and voila.
Yeah, 106, what's happening, man? Make some noise for me right now. Let go. Okay, so welcome to my PlayStation. Time to get busy.
Actually, the casting director, Pat Charles, came down a few years back in 2010 and had an audition at Fraser High School, and I won the audition, which kind of moved me to, like, I guess you could say, the second round. Took a trip to New York, and I performed on Wild Out Wednesday in a rap battle, won that. Came back the second time and won the All-Star battle, so I am now the Southern Hip Hop All-Star Champion, 106 in Park. And since then, I mean, doors have just really been opening up for me, and Young Taz music is growing, and I greatly appreciate all the support. I see myself 3 to 5 years from now, definitely as long as I'm progressing, I'm happy. I don't want music to be, I guess, the only lane or avenue that I take. I'm looking into doing acting, modeling. I'm kind of starting up the clothing line, so just really expanding my brand and moving on to bigger and better things. The Young Taz clothing line actually started just really from me having to perform so much and constantly trying to figure out what I was going to wear when I perform. It's like, I gotta find something. I was always shopping and just rushing, and the last minute frustration of trying to find something to wear on stage. And finally I just said, you know, why not just wear my own clothes, you know, design my own stuff. So I just kind of looked into just getting some things created and partnering up with people, and great designers. Shout out to my wife, who has really helped me out tremendously. And from that, just me kind of wearing it, it became more of like a logo and a brand. And just people started coming to me and was like, yo man, how can I get one? How can I get one? And it just kind of grew from there. And since then, it's been taking off. So I appreciate it. Right now, the single that's really buzzing is Gotta Grind.
I got my mind on my money on my mind. I'm back out on the hustle. I'm back out on the grind. Gotta shine. I gotta grind. I gotta shine. I gotta grind. I got my mind on my money on my mind. I'm back out on the hustle. I'm back out on the grind. Gotta shine. I gotta grind. I gotta shine. I gotta grind.
Which I love. The video, we just recently released it, and it just kind of embodies everything that I stand for and represent as far as what I do as an independent artist, man. It's hard work. You gotta grind, man. You know, you can't shine without grinding. To be nominated for an SEM award is truly an honor. This year I'm actually nominated for the DJ Miss Hypnotic Impact Award, which is actually, I take it as a huge honor, huge award, simply because it's not necessarily solely tied into music, but the impact that I have as far as charities, and just how I spend my time as being a positive person and an inspiring person throughout the community. So just to be nominated is an honor. Hopefully we bring home a win, but I'm excited, you know, just to be a part of it. Well, if I would just say I kind of mirror similarities of rappers right now would be, I guess, like a blend of B.O.B. and Ludacris. It's kind of like their creativity, like the no genre. You can't really put them into a box. It's just music, and so I kind of mirror myself after those two artists. Well, a little known fact about me is outside of the music and everything else that I do, I actually have a 9-to-5. I actually work at AT&T Mobility, and recently they had just kind of like a talent contest. It was really just to kind of display the talent that they had within the center, and I kind of did like a little song/music video about AT&T, and since then it's actually grown so big within the company that as of right now it's actually nominated to become the official theme song of AT&T for 2016. So I guess more information will be revealed in 2016 and we'll see what happens. Man, to be the first person on the cover of Cameo Magazine is truly an honor. It's a blessing. I appreciate it. I see big things for it already. I'm liking everything I'm kind of seeing and getting to learn behind the scenes. So I just know it's going to be big. So just to kind of pioneer it in any way is truly an honor, and I appreciate it. All my fans, supporters, all I can say is thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Without you, there is no me, and I will not let you down.
Lil' mama ain't straight. Homeboy ain't real. Homeboy ain't real. That ain't none of my business. If you ain't real, then you probably won't get this. Homie, just chill. Let's God is my witness. He ain't got a flex on, boy, this ain't fitness. Labeled as a misfit. Always trying to get king rich. Young Taz, sucker, don't get it twisted. Pay attention. See you missed it. Fiending for a hit. This is it. Catch a quick fix. Turn up for a check. Gotta do it for the fam. Do it for the block. You just do it for the gram. Trap going ham. And I'm eating up the city. Bring it home the bacon. Call it Miss Piggy. Grind don't stop. All I know is go get it. And I bet your baby mama probably wanna roll with it. Rolling on a bean and she saying that she feeling kinda snooty wise, so we doing no kissing. Middle finger to the haters, kill it with the low distance. Jordan with the shot, same doing no missing. Probably in your kitchen, banging on your missus, chilling with yo chilling. She ain't lower, show listen. Hold up, let me switch the flow up. Man, I swear this chick jumping ship, no Noah. So I might throw up to my homie RZA like hit this. What you do with her? That ain't none of my business. That ain't none of my business. So why you all in my mentions?